Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Tymoteusz. This is Realpolitiks. We are, of course, playing as China. And in the last episode, we rather successfully managed to take out Taiwan, which I expected to be a little bit more challenging than it actually ended up being. But overall, I don't think that we can complain too much. Because we expanded our territory, mission accomplished, all that good stuff. We are looking to expand our bloc a little bit. I mean, North Korea is hardly a reliable partner, I suppose. They're not much of a large country, but we're always looking for allies. It just kind of sucks when everyone is trying to sabotage your reputation and makes you unfriendly. It's really not ideal. We do want to improve our relations with other people, but that's not really. Maybe Thailand will join my bloc. You know what? I think Thailand would actually legit join the bloc. I think they would. They've got 60 approval of me. Like that's pretty good. Like, I know I said that I didn't want to do this, and I know I said I didn't really want to sacrifice any of my HDI, but I think it actually might be worth it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Vietnam, Hanoi, all of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Yeah, I mean Vietnam. I do want Vietnam to be a member of my bloc as well. Let's work on improving relations over there. I mean, they're communists, for God's sake, so they should be on board with what I want. Again, it's just a little bit of a shame that we're going to have to sacrifice some of our HDI in order to make this possible, but hey-ho. How are we doing in terms of money? We actually are completely able to pay off all of our debt, which is fantastic. That's really, really, really good. And we get a absolute crap ton of money each month, mostly through taxes, but, a good all-round showing, I think. What's this? New proposition. Italy proposed a resolution. Let's go to the UN. Let's see what this. Reduce army size. Attack on totalitarianism. Democratic systems gain permission to attack any totalitarian countries. What? What the fuck? That is the most insane proposal. Can you imagine the United Nations today proposing that legislation? That'd be crazy. We have high warmonger levels, apparently. I don't believe that. That's definitely not me. Diplomacy, yep. Project. We have one empty project slot. I did not think that we had one empty project slot. I do want to move towards. I don't think that we should do this. Like, this is costing us money each month, and I do not think that we need either of these I don't think we need to be importing all of these resources. So this costs us 178 per month. This costs us 530. Let's just straight up get rid of this. Deactivate. Get rid of huge imports. That will further balloon our cash to even more ludicrous levels. What do we want to head for? What do we want to head for? I kind of want to go for policies that make me popular internationally, so maybe that's a great idea. Stock income from members. What do we need for this? We need money and action points. Diplomatic missions. Diplomatic missions is good. It'll get me a shit ton of action points. Not like we're really in any shortage of them, but just a large number will help us out. Missing industry profile requirements. Penalty to action points and GDP growth. What? Oh, this is why we needed to be importing stuff. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. Let's get rid of that. Abort you, and let's get big imports. Now, we will technically save money. We'll save about 200 bucks from doing this, but I don't much like the fact that we're not actually producing any natural resources. Like, this to me is a big issue. Like, we need to drive home some policies that will get us access to a butt ton of natural resources. Vietnam, improving relations with Vietnam was a complete success. Will you join our bloc? No. HDI, we could sacrifice to help the country a little bit, but we've already done that with Thailand, and I want to make sure that we get Thailand to join first and foremost. Alright, add to block, invite. Thailand refused to join our block. Okay, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit country. Fuck you. Vietnam is definitely going to join. Definitely going to join. 90 days left. Well, let's help the country, and then I'm sure they'll join after us, right? Like, surely that must be the case. How long does it take? The help country modifier lasts for 365 days. That's a remarkably large number, but hey-ho. The UN, still going strong. Good stuff. Good stuff. God damn, what a piece of shit. Tourist infrastructure, no. Money is one of those things, actually, which we are doing completely fine for. I'm very happy with our finances right now. Industry profile, missing industry profile. Yep, we are heading towards that. I don't know. What's our... Do we need a specific HDI for this? We only need 30, so that's actually fine. That's totally doable. Someone did spread dissent. That's really annoying. Argentina joined that block. Come on, Vietnam. Come on, Vietnam. Okay, so we got rid of that, whatever you call it, that bad modifier that was taking a hit. That was, you know, not very good for our GDP growth or whatever, so, like, that's kind of good. Taiwan, point of trade. Taiwan is a major economical port. It generate steady income to whoever is controlling it. Not quite sure that makes perfect English sense, but we're gonna go with it. Stock exchange opened by Saudi Arabia. Help country Vietnam was a complete success. And in 37 days, we shall be able to ask these chaps if they'd like to join up. Do you want to join up? No, I don't think they do. Let's improve relations with Laos. India's status in our stock exchange has been degraded. Yeah, we need to rectify that. This happens occasionally. But we just need to make sure that we up things. HDI +5. Good stuff. Unhappiness target. I want to get on top of the world. Like, that's definitely where I want to be. Also, our HDI is now so low that we are no longer meeting the industry profile thing again, which is a big problem. However, look, we've got 52% of the entire world stock market power, which I must add is crazy, is pretty freaking nuts. But hey ho, improved relations in Laos was a success. Red Alliance destroyed. What? North Korea left the block of China? Are you shitting me? North Korea don't like me? For real? No way. Look, Laos joined. Your loss. Your loss, fucking North Korea. I just cannot believe it. Wow, that was pretty fucking nuts. North Korea left the block? Honestly, North Korea they were holding me back. They were holding me back. Nothing to, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm not fazed by that. That's definitely not a problem for me. All right, let's try and get some more stuff in the bank. Industry profile, we're not meeting. I know, it kind of sucks. Let us try and focus our efforts on HDI positive policies. Think tank support. What is this going to give us? HDI +3. It's going to take 300 days to implement. That seems like something like a policy that's not really worth it. Academic education. This sounds like something that we really need. Fuck my life. It's going to take 800 days to be implemented. That is atrociously large. International politics advancement. That literally doesn't affect HDI, so I don't know why that would be suggested to me. I mean, Human Development Index +10. Unhappiness target. Universal remote education. How long does that take to implement? It takes a lot of money and a lot of time to implement. Yeah, okay, this is a problem for us. This is a problem. WTO we've already got, so that's fine. Uniques, Worldwide Super Academy. What do we need for a Worldwide Super Academy? An orbital station. Fuck my life. We need lots of money, but we need remote education already. Alright. State of emergency growth is low. Personal control, population growth, war losses decrease, unemployment growth. Costs a lot of money, but it might be worth it. I don't know. Probably not. We're doing fine for unemployment. I think we head towards it's in internal politics, in internal policies even. In fact, no, it's politics. What am I talking about? Academic education into remote infrastructure into universal remote education. Believe me, I'm not exactly thrilled about the fact that we're going to have to be, you know, devoting a whole bunch of time to these policies that are perhaps rather annoying, but hey ho. Also, let's make sure that Thailand is up to speed on this, because I don't understand why you wouldn't do this. Digital bureaucracy has been implemented, fantastic. Tax income plus 3%, unemployment growth up a little bit, but our unemployment growth should be very, very much under control at the moment. It's still decreasing. Our unemployment rate is 2.71%. That is insane, and I am very, very happy with that. Indeed, I am. Okay, let's look at some policies that aren't going to suck for us. I was just checking out my industry profile there. It's pretty bad. It's pretty dodgy. This would cost us a lot of money and a lot of action points, but it would be kind of nice to get GDP growth up. So all of this sort of infrastructure improvement stuff, I am definitely in favor of that, but at the same time, a little bit annoying. Let's not focus on the HDI instead. What do we want? Like, I don't know if we have a specific aim in mind. Need more action points for this. Diplomatic missions. Yeah, we should really do diplomatic missions, because that's something that's been hanging over us for quite a while now. We're also probably going to be looking for ways to spend our money. Money is good. 18 interventionism. Our country could use general improvement. Introduce the infantry training center project. Reach at least 44 HDI. 44 HDI seems like a dream at this point. The world economy situation is deteriorating, but that's okay. Resolution passed has decided to introduce the attack on totalitarian resolution. That is fucking nuts. That is utterly bonkers. Is there any way that I can... Block of Mexico destroyed. Oh, well, I don't care. Is there any way that I can... fuck over some democracies? Because honestly, all of this shite in the UN is just garbage. Anti-warmonger. Military intervention. Okay. Yeah, no, please. Please, no. So what's the problem? Next elections. We have elections in China? Really? For real? Okay, anyway, enough talking. We should get down to war. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, Taiwan, and Singapore. So, these three, basically. Right, these three provinces in the Philippines. Are the Philippines in a group with anyone? I don't think they are, actually. Not in a block. How would you guys feel if I was just to, you know, attack them? Because I don't imagine that they've got fuck all army. Wow. Okay, I can't say no. I can't say no. I just cannot. War with no claims or UN military intervention. That's a problem. That warmonger penalty is rather insane, actually. Army morale lost, damaged reputation. I need some way to put a claim on their land. Is there any way that I can really do that? Wait, what? What does this mean? I don't understand how someone is going to try and intervene militarily with me. That does seem like something is going to happen. We do have a high warmonger level. It's not exactly thrillingly high, but it's high enough that it makes me worried. Next gen city, social housing. There's not very much that we can do, to be honest. You know, at least we're doing fine for money, right? Mining infrastructure. Let's work on upgrading our mining infrastructure. Now, in fact, no, let's not, because it's fucking worthless. It's absolutely garbage. +3 province score. That's just so unnecessary. Like, what's the fucking point? Currently, we're importing almost all of our resources. And if we were to build mining infrastructure here to spend some of our money, that would only give us 8 natural resources. Or at least in that province it would. Is it different from province to province? Doesn't look like it. No, 8 natural resources pretty much everywhere. That's garbage. That's utter garbage. Next gen city, we need economy modernization 5. God. That's a long trek. That is a fucking long trek. Holy shit. Is it even possible for us to get any more slots? Is that possible? I don't even know if that's possible. Also, we should be looking to achieve the interventionism target. Yeah, market, reach 18 interventionism. So let's have a look at some of the policies that will aid us in our interventionism. Interventionism. It's a little bit of a silly word, but hey-ho. Bureaucracy, we've already got that. Great. Collective state farms. Interventionism target +3. I'm just looking for stuff that doesn't take fucking years to implement. Because if it takes years to implement, then, you know, that's just straight up a problem. Academic education. We're actually not far off academic education. And this would give us interventionism target -3. That's exactly what we don't want. Free weekends. Interventionism target +1. It's not really that big a deal. Trade union supremacy. We need loads of action points for that. But we're going to have loads of action points. But this takes 3 years to implement. Like, that's just so unbelievably long. That's what she said. But by God, it's true. Currency wars. Interventionism target +2. An interventionism target of, or intervention change of +2 would have minimal effect, to be honest. Our intervention is, oh, in fact, no, our intervention is not too bad. Greek ambitions are reaching the top. Talks about regaining the old lands of the Greek population. Word on the street. Next, UN members have been selected. France proposed a new resolution for the United Nations. Microloans. Start a global fundraiser for easily obtainable microloans to fight poverty. I think I should put this... Sure. I also want to revoke this because it's nonsense, but hey-ho, we'll give it a crack. Microloans. What's not to love about microloans? Warmonger levels are still high, but are decreasing rather swiftly, which is lovely. Next elections coming up. Missing AP points, yep, or we're missing something or other. We're missing HDI levels, but HDI levels are about to recover in just a few days' time. There we go, perfect, and now we're no longer suffering from that negative modifier, which is phenomenal. You still do not want to join the block. Hey, Vietnam joined the block. Oh, baby. I didn't think it would happen, but it did. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Is there any way that we can get our warmonger score to fall faster? I think there is actually a couple of policies that will do that for us. Microloans looks like it's gonna pass. Cancel attack on totalitarian. which is a fucking stupid policy, I might hasten to add. Is there any way to, like, do diplomacy and actually try and convince people to slander the stock exchange? Nuclear sabotage, spread dissent, army morale loss, damage reputation, decrease relation, and block. Let's do slander the stock exchange. Sure. Well, in fact, wait, first let me just check which is the largest stock exchange in the world. I'm at 34%, that's pretty good. What? I don't understand this screen at all. I'm just accept the changes. Anyway, yes, this is good. We're at 30-something percent, 32%. The United States, if we reduce the power of the United States exchange, stock income from membership, chance to disable their stock exchange. Let's give it a crack, you know? It's been a while since we've done a little bit of dodgy stuff, so let's take this opportunity to do it. Our interventionism target is lowering, unfortunately. We do want it to be rather high because that's part of our mission. But so far, I would rate our progress very highly, actually. I'm really, really happy with the way that things are going. We're making shit tons of money, which is great, and soon we're going to have a whole butt ton of diplomatic missions that we are going to be able... diplomatic missions. We're going to finish diplomatic missions, and it's going to give us a whole bunch of action points with which to spend. Now, just quickly, before we end up the episode, I am going to buy about the maximum number of my troops. Okay, good. Aircraft, transport. There we go. Buy 3 transport planes. Navy. I can't buy anything in Navy because I've already used up all of my allocation for units. But that's okay, because our economy is doing so darn good, we can pretty much afford all of the units that I have manufactured, which is really, really nice. And I'm pretty darned happy with the way that things are going. So, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Realpolitiks. My name, of course, has been Potato. We, of course, have been playing as China, and I'll see you next time. Bye.